Hi, everyone. This is Christine from Kyanite Psychic Services. And today I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about spirit guides. So, as a clairvoyant reader and healer, I work with spirit guides daily. I have my own team of guides that work with me in the reading and healing space, my creative work, in my daily life as I walk my path. And I also help connect people to their guides on a pretty regular basis. One of the most popular reading services I provide right now is a spirit guide reading. And in this type of reading, I introduce you to one of your guides. You could say I form a portrait of them and communicate why and how they're here to work with you in this lifetime, among other details. So, since working with spirit guides is such an integral part of my life and my practice, I felt it's really important to take the time to talk to you all about them. Getting to basics, right? What are spirit guides? Simply put, they're non physical beings that help heal and guide you on your journey through this life on Earth. And all of us, every single person on this planet, has at least one spirit guide. So, in fact, based on my personal experience and perceptions, I would say that the majority of us have many more than just one. It's very common for us to have a large number of guides that are here to work with us over the course of our lifetime, but to only work with or be aware of a smaller number at any given time. So, for example, personally, I have over 100 guides that are here to work with me in this lifetime, but I'm currently working with 9 of them, right? So a large number might sound overwhelming, but we don't often work with a large number at once. Spirit guides rest on the outside of our aura to varying degrees of distance. So our aura is the outermost part of our energy body and extends at about arm's length in front of you in all directions. So you could say that spirit guides, the ones who are closest to you, rest at about arm's length from you, if not a little bit further than that, right? So they're not right up here. Some of our guides are here to help us for the entirety of our lifetime, from birth to death. And others are only here for a particular season of our life. For example, we could have guides that are only here with us throughout our childhood, or guides that are here to work with us through a challenging period of our life, through hardship, right? Our soul, our higher self, has contracts with all of our spirit guides that specify how long and in what capacity they are here to assist us in this lifetime. But of course, right, these contracts are always open to be reviewed, revised, lengthened, shortened. You get the picture. Many, but not all, spirit guides have been human before. It's very common that one's ancestors, either from this lifetime or other lifetimes, are now their guides. It's also common that spirit guides can be members of one's soul family, which basically you could define soul family as souls that reincarnate and stick together through various lifetimes. I also want to mention that it's very possible that you have been someone's guide in between your physical incarnations. That's something that I perceive often in the reading space. And even though guides may have been human in other lifetimes, as spirit guides, they do not have a specific gender or a set appearance. They can appear as pure energy. They could appear to you in a more human form, anything in between. We can communicate with our guides using our psychic senses, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, to name a few. And this might be controversial to some, but I will firmly stand by the fact that it's not necessary to practice channeling to have a conversation with your guides, right? You don't need to channel or practice channeling to speak with your guides. So, as one of my teachers, Cody Edner, put it, you don't have to have someone sit on your lap in order to talk to them. You could have a conversation with them from across the room. And I think that's probably the most perfect analogy for this point, right? You don't need to be a channel. You can just communicate with your psychic senses, right? Spirit guides also can communicate with us using signs and symbols from the physical world. And a really great example of that would be things like angel numbers, right? Repeated numbers or significant numeric patterns. So, all of that being said, if you want to learn about how to communicate with your spirit guides in a peaceful and non-judgmental learning environment, I would love to invite you to my upcoming workshop, which I've aptly titled Communicate with Your Spirit Guides. This workshop will take place on Zoom, and in it, we're going to go into meditation to awaken our awareness of energy, meet and become aware of our guides, learn how to communicate with them, and communicate with them to receive healing messages that support us on our individual journey. We're also going to discuss further the nature of spirit guides and do a little review of our psychic senses because they're such an important means of communicating and perceiving, sensing the non-physical. So I'd love for you all to join me and be a part of my energetic classroom. You can find more information about this workshop and the link to register in the comments. And if you have any questions, I'm always happy to speak with you more about this offering. So I truly hope that this video helped give you a little bit more insight into the topic of spirit guides, and perhaps it ignited some curiosity within you and desire to further explore, learn, and connect with spirit. And if you like this video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'm sending you all love and best wishes as you take your next steps on your life's path.